Definitely no secrets in Los Santos. Hello, boys.
Hola, Don Sergio, ¿cómo estás?
How are you? Good one?
Chilling, chilling.
Good.
Solo quiero hablar contigo para un ratito. ¿Está good?
Yes.
Ah, cool, cool.
Let's go inside, boys.
You want to go inside? Oh, that's cool. Let's do it
Yes.
then.
Azul, every boys, come inside. I think the door should be open. Oh, man. Thanks. Take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Don Sergio, I come down here just to ask you permission for something, just to kind of float it past you.
Okay, what is this
So,
one?
we don't pay no tax when it comes to your oil fields.
That's
I want
correct.
to know if I can extend that to 4 chiquitas that run for me. They're not really about that life. They're just singers, but they're really in debt. So they get materials for me. I give them lockpicks for free, and I pay them a good price. They don't come around that often, but I like them, and the only reason I do this is because they don't. You can put a gun to their head, and they're never gonna tell you that they're doing shit for me. So
Wait, so you're asking me to not tax some girls that you do business
just
with?
just 3 girls. That's it. And it's not like an everyday thing. Just a once in a while. They're not gonna be always chopping.
No, I will have to decline this. I explain why. Because we all have friends and good businessing partners in the city. And here's the thing: if I was to not tax people I like in the city, then it means that there's going to be other MG members or other people that have friends, and then they're not going to want to tax their friends, and then it just turns into it's pointless of why we will be taxing this place, you know?
No, no, I completely understand,
Mm.
right? Again, that's the only reason I came down to ask
Yes.
just to
No.
see.
Yes. No. I appreciate the respect, but no. Even myself, I'm taxing my friends and everyone, regardless of the business I have with them. It's just about it can't be done like this, you know. We have to
Okay,
tax
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. We're inside their house. Where you at? Where'd you wake up at? Yeah, just run down. No, no. Again, no disrespect. 'Cause I didn't want them. I didn't want to assume that they'd be okay, and I didn't want to tell them
Mm.
that.
Yes, no, I would expect them to pay the tax when they come to the oil field, just as I would any of my friends or people I like.
All right. So how much is it so I can let them know so they don't act all surprised?
It's 250 materials or 2K for the tsunami.
That's for each of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, está bien. I
Ah,
appreciate it. I just want to make sure because
nice.
I was just telling my boys about them, and
Mm.
I was like, I know they just came back around and they're gonna start chopping, and I didn't want to run into any issues.
Yes, no, I appreciate this. This very respectful, but like I said, it's even me. I'm texting my own friends and people I have good friendship with. Because if we used to stop taxing our friends and people we like, then it defeats the purpose of.
Oh no, I know. I
Uh,
figured again, because I know we have a bunch of other people that chop for us, and
mm,
eventually they're all gonna want to ask, like, "Hey, can we get your pass tool?" And I'm like, again, the only reason I mentioned these ones is because they've run into issues before, different areas. Like even when what they do, some pills for me. People
ah,
put guns to their head, and they've yet to say my name. So for me, that goes a long way. You know, most people fucking they're quick to say, "Oh, we're doing it for Jameson or VAGOS," so you know, thinking they get a free pass. I fucking hate that shit.
Yes, well, I appreciate the respect coming here and asking me anyway. I think, who's this, if you don't mind me, who's this guy standing to our right?
That's one of our new hang-arounds, JT.
Yes, I think this alliance, you obviously know about the alliance between MG and VAGOS, huh?
Yeah.
I think this is going to be very good for both sides.
Well, I agree. I think it'd be interesting. I threw my 2 cents in about it. I thought, I don't know, me personally was, you know, I don't see why the two of us wouldn't squeeze the fuck out of Cyprus and La Mesa, pero you know, it might, you know, at the same time, I understand everyone else's opinion that we might be stretching a bit too far. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think we should take over La Mesa and Cyprus?
Well, I only said it because I don't know what you do on this side of the town. You know, Don Sergio. I assumed if it's just you're sticking to your block and not just the oil fields, you know, I could see you guys moving down there and like, you know, we pinch the fuck out of it, you know, that thing.
What the gangs have business in Cyprus and La Mesa? It's just us and the SK, right?
Everybody's down there.
Really?
The fucking pinche gringos, they just us, están allá. I seen Italians down there. Fucking everybody goes to that fucking spot.
The Italians go down there?
I haven't seen them in a while, but they were there for a hot minute.
Who did you have you spoke to your familiar already about this idea?
Some of them, Junior, who's you know up there, but like I said, you know, I think I feel like it might be a good idea in the future, and I'll bring it back up to them. But I think we're just testing the water to see, you know, what happens with the city and how people start acting up. You know.
I mean, it does make sense. I mean, it's right next to our. Well, you could say it is part of our territory, right? People don't claim it's their territory, do they? Or I'm not sure. But...
I don't think anyone claims it as theirs. They just all, you know, move product down there.
They just move product down there.
Yeah, no one claims it. La Mesa traditionally would be VAGOS for all the tags and what goes down there. But I don't think we've ever, you know, repped that shit.
I mean, here's my opinion. If someone is pushing drugs down there on a frequent basis, then I would think they would claim that territory as theirs, you know?
You think so, but all the people that push down there don't live down there. They all either live in Vinewood or, you know, Bro.
Like, I'm pretty sure when it comes to BSK, if we was to take over that territory and tell them it's us, then I'm pretty sure OTT will be saying, no, I've been selling drugs there for a long time, it's my territory, you know?
I don't think he'll say it his. If he says it's his turf, that motherfucker delusional. But that's not for me to say. That's more for El Jefe and El Vice Jefe. You know.
Yes, I think it's a good idea, to be honest. But it's something.
I mean, the way I see it is like real estate. You know, that's a big chunk of land with a lot of customers that are in between us, and we're just kind of ignoring it. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it.
Yes, actually, I think there's a lot of potential. To be honest, with these two places, I think it's definitely something we should keep an eye on. And maybe when it comes to me and Speedy, and we could have a discussion and have our opinions and thoughts about these two places. But yes, it's definitely something I'm interested in. I mean, why not? If people moving drugs in these places, and when it comes to La Mesa, VAGOS, you did claim this place as yours, right? La Mesa?
I don't know. I'm just saying traditionally, because you know, you got all the VAGOS tags. All the, you know, people in the past have been there, but I'm just speaking traditionally.
Yes.
But I mean, I understand our reason for not doing it because we got that big ass canal.
Yes.
We already have a big a lot of turf that we have to hold on ourselves, and to stretch ourselves out even thinner would be kind of crazy.
Yes, I think we both have big enough turfs as it is, right? But I
Absolutely, yeah.
mean, it could be used as a tactic, you know?
No, absolutely.
It has a lot of potential, and I mean, why not take over these territories? And if people want to be moving drugs in these territories, then why not? They have to do some business with us, where we're eating as well, you know.
I want to say because anyone that tries to resist, they just get fucked from the west and the east.
So, from my knowledge, all I know that pushes on the Messer or Cyprus is BSK and just us. But
I haven't seen them down there in a minute, nor BSK, but I don't always go down there.
Okay, well, it's interesting you brought this up. It's definitely something that is caught my attention now. Huh?
Okay.
So I
I
will speak
appreciate
to
you
my
talking to me.
familiar, and we will have opinions and thoughts about this. And then I think when Speedy is around, we can. I will speak to Speedy about this.
Like I said, I don't
Ah,
think he'll go for it because I'm pretty sure last conversation we had about it was a no. But I think it's just something to keep an eye on for the future.
yes, of course. It's definitely something that we could always. A card that we can always keep close to our chest.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come talk to me.
Ah,
I'll make sure that my the girls and everyone else that runs for me knows that they gotta pay up no matter what.
okay, thank you, mister, and I hope you understand the reason why I'm
Oh
saying
no,
that
no,
they
of
have to pay
course.
up. Hmm?
And if anyone name drops, Juan or Vagos, please let me know because I will spank them.
Okay.
I don't play that fucking shit.
Okay, thank you,
And so
mister.
yeah, of course. I mean, feel free to spank them so that I spank them a second time.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to discuss with my family now about what you just spoke to me about. Huh? It's fucking caught my
Take care.
attention now.
Good talking, homies.
Ah,
Yeah, take care.
MG, please
Mucho
take
gusto.
seat at the table.
Hasta
Hmm?
luego.
Take care, homies.
Sorry, I have to repeat
Uh,
what he said because I had some
Fast,
bad
sit
issues.
down.
Yes, sir.
That's very interesting what you said, huh?
Yeah, man. That caught to my attention. I'll be honest with you. Seems interesting.
And we've been looking for a second place to push meth as well, right?
Is Morieta still vacant or what's up with that?
I don't know. It's something discussions we can have with street team to see if they're still pushing there. When it comes to La Mesa or Cyprus, I think like MG and Fagos already have massive territory already. But when it comes to BSK, it's a tactic. It's a card that we can keep close to our chest. If they want to fuck with us over the tax with Chappie, then we can, if we want, we can take over Cyprus.
You know what's interesting? It's interesting that Vagos don't want any of those two because I know in the past they wanted and they even mess with BSK because I know they used to sell in La Mesa, then he moved to Cyprus, then I don't know where he is now because last I heard he was in Cyprus. I don't know if he's also in La Mesa, but those two areas I have no idea who's pushing them.
As
Says
any,
BSK, last I say there.
So they separated one for them and one for the other so they don't step on each other. Then.
I guess.
They have to reach an agreement because if not, they would be fighting, because imagine they put the rep down and up and down, there's be a problem, And I don't hear BSK fighting.
Who's calling?
So they probably reach an agreement.
Someone from Justice.
ah, okay. The way I look at it, boys, it's a tactic we could use. If BSK don't want to pay the chop tax and they're causing us issues over that, or shooting at us, then we could put pressure on them and tell them, well, if you're not going to pay the tax, then we're going to take over Cyprus.
Hell yeah.
You have to. The way to fuck with people is to get them where it hurts. I haven't seen OTT or BSK pushing in La Mesa or Cyprus for a long time, but it's the source of their income with the meth, so if they want to fuck with us over the chopping tax, then we'll take over Cyprus. So we'll just watch, and they've been clapping with MG. We'll just sit and watch to see what kind of energy BSK is on. If they try to press us, then yes, we'll fuck them up. It's the same with GSF. They're saying they're not going to pay the tax. So it's like, okay, fair enough, you don't want to pay the tax. Well, then we're going to start, taxing people going into the Finale Unicorn, or causing them hell. People that is going in there, robbing them, or causing hell. The way you hurt people in the city is businessing.
So you have to mess with the dinero.
We have to be brutal, guys, when it comes to these cockroaches, okay? If people are going to kick up a stink about paying 2k tax when it comes to the chop shop, then we're going to kick up a stink and hit them where it hurts with any businessing they are involved in. Maybe we could yes, that's what we're going to do. If BSK don't want to pay the chappy tax and they try to smoke us, then we're going to start pushing meth in Cyprus and maybe even take it over, huh? What you think about this one?
Damn, that's a big area to cover.
And it's only being covered by BSK right now.
See, but you have to think, we have the entire El Burro, all the Grande, you know? It's fucking huge.
Well, I think El Burro is up to the point where nobody has fucked with a rep. Like, I think people ain't got the, got the huevos to come up here and push,
I don't think it's that. My opinion when it comes to the meth is the end goal when it comes to meth. It's not worth it. The grind is not worth it. People was hoping to get the meth lab once they get to level 3, but there's only limited meth labs in the city, and people realize that these meth labs have probably been bought up already, so they'll basically be grinding for no reason, you know?
See.
Supply went down then.
Man, let me just ban this guy. He's a piece of shit. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, amigos, I has to go, but it was
Great.
good seeing you, motherfucker.
Yes.
Viva la Mara, see you later.
man.
Good
Nice
night.
show, my brother.
Oh, yes, good evening, whatever. I think when I speak to Speedy, I don't think he's going to have any interest in us taking over La Mesa or Cyprus. But like I said, this is more like a war tactic, you know? The way I look at it. If BSK don't want to pay the tax, then we'll fucking fuck their reputation up if they are pushing on Cyprus or La Mesa. We'll be pushing, even I can cook some shit and we'll be pushing meth there to ruin their reputation. That's what we're going to do, boys. If they don't want to pay the tax,
Yup.
and they're trying to smoke us, then we're going to start pushing my shit on wherever they're pushing, the Mesa or Cyprus. And that's going to hurt them, and if they escalate, then we will maybe even take over one of these places, huh? Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Guys, what are you going on about in chat, man? What is this bullshit? Okay, let's fucking... I'm going to go and make some materials and then make some meth pipes.